Here is the $1,000,000 tip. Find reference images and import them into Resolve. Your other options are as follows. You have to send an HDMI feed to your broadcast monitor and pull images from that, or you have to rip a Blu-ray and bring that into Resolve and grab stills from that. Or you can do what I'm about to show you, and this will make you love me forever and name your next born after me, I promise you. Now grab a notebook and write down these websites. The first one is film-grab.com, and guys, this is it. This is the sauce. Somebody's done it for you. I paid this guy on monthly basis through his Patreon. I mean, I love him for putting in the work. So he's going through ripping Blu-rays, using Handbrake or whatnot, and then bringing these images in. And now when you bring these into Resolve, they're pristine. They're untouched. They're how they were graded, and the quality is really high too. You can join his email list so you will be updated on all the new stuff that's coming out. I'm not getting paid by any of these people that I'm about to show you, but this is literally the gold mine. Okay, so that is Film Grab. Now let me show you another one. Moviescreencaps.com. Now there's going to be times when you won't be able to find one movie on one website, but you might be able to find it on another one. So that's why that's important. The cool thing about this dude is you can just click download gallery as a zip file and they all come in at once. And I think he does the whole thing. So like, look at it. Unlike the Film Grab guy, he just, look at that, 113 pages. So it's like every single still. It's kind of extreme. That's why my go-to is Film Grab, because those are really the ones that you need to create looks within your scene. But if you really need like more hand holding, then you got this option. So, if you're starting out in color grading, maybe this is a good place to start. If you understand color grading a little bit and understand somewhat of the concepts, then Film Grab is for you. But ultimately, you might find movies on one than the other. So that's why having more options is always great. Now I'm going to take you through Film Stills. It's called stillsfrmfilms.wordpress.com. Another good resource. Similar thing, like if you can't find one movie, somewhere, you might be able to find it here. And he does it like Film Grab, where he just gives you the gist, like, pretty much breaks it down by scene. And the good thing about him, unlike the Film Grab guy, is that he also gives you the ability, like the last website, where you can download the entire set. So that's important, because one click, you got it all. Sometimes it's more important, sometimes it's not, because if I'm working on a commercial and the director said he wants a reverent look from that scene, then I can just go into Film Grab and pick and choose, download exactly what I need and then just go from there. And then we got Movie Stills DB, and this is interesting because it might have behind the scenes and a bunch of other stuff, but this is like my ultimate last resort. See, so this is like a hodgepodge of everything, but if I want like Hobbs and Shaw and I can't find it on any other platform because it's not there yet, then I can come out here and grab these, and so you can tell like this is from the movie, this is from the movie. So these are the actual stills from the movie. So if you want to use the color examples, you will download it. But obviously, like, these are not really going to do much because they're not really from a movie. They were just done in Photoshop. But this is from a movie. So you can download these in high quality. And they're all like 4K, 5K images. So that is really cool about this website, that it just has a ton more than the other ones because it's just literally like IMDb for stills. So guys, get excited, because I'm telling you, this is everything, every freaking thing. Not only this is important for color grading, but if you're like a video producer and you're kind of like a modern day filmmaker, you do it all. This is even beneficial for production design and cinematography aspect. You can go in with this mindset that you're going to light your subject like this, and then you do that, you bring it in post, and then you knock it out of the park because you went in with the right mindset. Once you download all these images, wherever they live in your downloads folder, whatever, I'm going to take you into Resolve and show you what's the next step. Here is where the magic starts happening. Okay, so we got the stills. What do we do with it? So we click on it right here, and we open it by clicking these two guys. So I'm just gonna do this one, split screen right now, and I'm gonna close that off. And now we can see our still is on the right side. If we want to move it over, we can hit Option W. All the keystrokes are going to be showing up here. And you can swap them back and forth, whichever side you want it at. And I like it here. And then once you have that, now what's the big deal? The big deal is this is where the story is told. Now your best friend is this guy right here. So that's where everything is black and white. And it's split in half, okay? So that's the important thing that you need to understand. It's split right down the middle, right here. So everything that you're seeing over here is this. Everything that you're seeing from this point on is this shot, the shot that we're working on. Same thing is replicated right here. So you got the split happening in the middle right here. You got your image you're gonna work on the left. You got your graded reference on the right. And just look at it, guys. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to start analyzing this stuff. So now what I want to do is, let's just say I want to analyze it uninterrupted. So I can just go and pop it, slide it over to the whole screen. So now I got it on the entire screen. Now I can really study. This is what I need you to do in this module with all the gallery stills that I've added for each category. I genuinely want you to make a cup of coffee, put it next to you on the weekend, and study this. Make mental notes, take written notes, whatever works for you, and study it and see what's happening. Because I promise you, once you understand this, you can create any look. Now, there's going to be times when somebody is dropping a film LUT and it's sucking some colors and pumping some other colors, and now that you kind of would need at times to drop that Kodak or Fuji LUT to get you in that ballpark. And most of the projects that are being done can be just created right here. And remember when I said we're gonna break some rules in this entire module? I'm not gonna be relying on LUTs. I want to show you creating a look from genuinely just a log image, and then how we take it to wherever it needs to go. So your mind is going to be blown. There's going to be a lot of awesome stuff. Now we're at a point where we really need to start telling stories through the art of color grading.